Hello viewers, this is part 2 of the TPI pitch adjustment situation. I ended up putting the blades back to the original pitch because it wasn't moving air the same way it used to, and I did some experimentation off camera and it seemed to me like the blade moved air the best when it was at the original pitch, which is what you would hope for. You'd hope that the thing comes designed the best way it can be. And so perhaps it was kind of a ferocious assumption that it could be made better when probably somebody sat there and designed the thing correctly. So let's do a quick power draw here. I believe it was at like 0.56 originally. That's 0.60. It's pretty close to what it was. Medium and low, which are pretty much the same. 0.36, 0.32. So what I decided to do instead, we're going to try to slow down the motor, not with the blade pitch, but with a capacitor. So I got a capacitor here. This is a 2 microfarads. I happen to be working on something else that needed a 2 microfarads capacitor, so I bought a couple of these and we're going to try this one. I have no idea if 2 microfarads is going to give the results that I want it to. It could be too much, it could be too little. This is just a matter of guess and check at this point. I'm not even sure what the original or what the start and run capacitor's rating is because I can't see it. And you know, Dave, I was kind of laughing when I first saw this because the capacitor in this one is secured a lot better than the ones in the newer ones are. You can see here the metal strap goes all the way around, so there is absolutely no way that capacitor is realistically ever going to come out of place. Only problem is I can't read what the value is on it. It's probably a 4 would be my guess. Don't matter. I'm not that's not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to take that off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add this capacitor in series with the low, and let's see what happens. So we'll take the switch off. Looks like the switch comes off the same way it does on the newer ones. And low. I got to figure out which setting is low here because the wires are all over the place. High, medium, low. I mean, this is anybody's guess. I guess I'll have to get the multimeter out and figure it out. Okay, so switch is set on low. Let's see what where the connectivity is. It's probably the black one then, I guess. Or oh, I'm measuring it wrong. It's going to be the white to something. I didn't want to have to cut this out, but I'm going to have to cut this out of here because I can't reach it. Okay, so it looks like red is low. That would make sense because it says number 3 on there. Should have just looked at the numbers. Duh. Okay. whatever. Anyway, so we know that the number 3 here is low. So let's get that wire out. I'm going to take a paper's clip and I'm going to stick this in the hole, and that should release the wire relatively easily. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take this capacitor and we're going to put one side into the switch, and we're going to put one side next to the, or in junction with the wires here for low. Okay, that wire, that's not going to work too good. I think that's one of those cheesy ones that just has a plastic inside to it. Okay, so now we have our capacitance hooked up across the low winding. I don't want to sit here and strap everything down just for a test, but I may have to if this isn't going to stay. I think that should be good enough, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna I don't think anything's gonna happen there. Okay, so let's see how this operates now. Huh, we got nothing. Did I do it wrong? Okay, what's happening now is there's so little power that it can't get going. That's what's happening. We're only getting a 0.9. So if we're to do this, it's going to have to be a much larger capacitor than 2. 2 is not nearly enough. So maybe like a 10 or a 15. I gotta look around and see what I got here in the shop. I mean, this is going to be a matter of experimentation, because I don't know, how it's going to behave. So we know that's too little. That took the draw down to 0.9. So I would say I want to half the low speed. Low speed is 0.30. So I would say maybe we should try maybe an 8. I'll look and see what I have. Don't know if I have any 10s. I know I would have a 7.5 somewhere probably. I was just talking about cheap wire nuts. What a piece of junk. The metal interior of this one just came out onto the wire when I unscrewed it. For heaven's sakes. I just found another capacitor. This is a 4. I just had it sitting over here on the shelf. So let's give this one a try while I have everything open. Now this one, I think it's I don't think it's worn out, but let's see. I don't know if it's in perfectly good order or not. 3.77, so it's within operating range. So let's try putting this one in there and see what this does. This still may not be enough, but try it. Gotta get another wire nut because the other one broke. Stupid goof garbage. Okay, let's see what that does. Nah, it's still not enough. Couldn't even start up on its own. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe like an 8 or a 10. That was 0.16 amps. So, yeah, I'll try to find another one. I gotta dig through some other stuff to try to find it, but this, I think this may fix it.